Have you ever truly listened to the silence in a home? Not the peaceful quiet, but the kind that suffocates. It's the silence of a woman waiting for the turn of a key, her body tensing, her heart pounding. This is not peace, it's a war zone, a constant state of fear that rewires the brain. Every sound, the clatter of keys, the heavy tread on stairs, is a warning, a signal to brace for impact. Her world shrinks to survival, every moment a scan for danger. This is the architecture of fear, built with every threat and act of violence. Society sees the front door and assumes all is well, but inside, a woman is being dismantled by terror. We don't see it because we've been taught not to look. This is not a private matter. It's a crisis that seeps into every corner of our society, hidden behind closed doors and drawn curtains. The pain is not confined to one home or one family. It echoes through neighborhoods, communities, and generations. It's a war waged in kitchens and bedrooms everywhere. The battleground is the very place that should offer safety and comfort, but instead becomes a site of fear and control. The enemy isn't a stranger. It's the man who promised to love her. The betrayal is intimate, the violence personal, and the wounds run deep. This war is fought with fists and words, designed to isolate and break her. Every insult, every threat, every blow chips away at her sense of self. The bruises fade, but the psychological wounds never close. The scars left behind are invisible, but they shape every moment of her life. He tells her she's worthless until she believes it, cuts her off from everyone, makes himself her whole world. Her isolation is his weapon, her silence, his victory. We walk past the rubble every day, see the sunglasses hiding a black eye, hear the shouting, and look away. We convince ourselves it's not our place to intervene. Our silence is the oxygen this fire breathes. Every time we turn away, the cycle continues, and the suffering deepens. This is not a rare tragedy. It's a systemic failure. Laws may exist, but justice is often out of reach for those who need it most. For every story we hear, a million go untold. Shame and fear keep women silent, and the world remains unaware of their suffering. Women are prisoners of war in their own homes. Their freedom is stolen, their voices suppressed, their lives controlled. We must call it what it is: torture. The pain inflicted is deliberate, systematic, and devastating, and it's happening right next door. The war inside the walls is real, and it demands our attention, our outrage, and our action. I know this war. I grew up on its front lines. I remember my mother's pain, her careful movements, her hidden bruises. She had broken ribs. He did it. She lied to the doctor, said she fell. She protected him, not out of love, but out of survival. She knew exposing him without escape would make things worse. Her silence was a shield, a desperate strategy to keep us alive. She was trapped, financially dependent, isolated, terrified. She absorbed the pain, hid the evidence, and protected her monster. This is the brutal logic of the cage. The victim becomes the keeper of the abuser's secrets, not out of loyalty, but to survive. Her broken ribs were proof of her unbearable strength. Why doesn't she just leave? Is a dangerous question. Leaving is the most lethal moment. His rage is absolute. This isn't weakness. It's traumatic bonding, a survival mechanism. The abuser alternates terror with moments of kindness, creating a confusing bond. She learns to soothe the tiger, not out of love, but to stay alive. We don't see the financial chains, the threats, the isolation. She is not weak for staying. She is a strategist, a survivor. The psychological cage is real. She's doing whatever it takes to make it through another day. Society acts as judge and jury. but the woman is always on trial. We ask what she did to provoke him, dissect her choices, and give him a free pass. This victim blaming is a poison that lets us avoid confronting male violence. We pretend violence only happens to certain women, but it can happen to anyone. When a woman reports assault, we put her on trial for her own victimization. If she's not the perfect victim, her story is dismissed. This gaslighting silences victims and reinforces the abuser's narrative. Society becomes his greatest ally. Abuse doesn't start with a punch. It starts with an idea. The idea that a woman's body is public property, that she's responsible for a man's impulses. This toxic seed is planted in childhood and watered by culture. I think of a girl told she can't sing solos because her body distracts men. Men aren't held accountable. Girls are shamed for existing. We teach men their impulses are women's responsibility, and women that their bodies are a problem. A real man has mastery over himself. He doesn't blame women. Objectification is the soil where abuse grows. We must rip this idea out by the roots. Teach our sons self-control and our daughters that their bodies are their own. There's a silent sister to femicide, suicide. When every door is locked, when help turns its back, despair becomes absolute. Suicide can seem like the only way out, not weakness, but a systemic failure. When a woman takes her life to escape abuse, it's an indictment of us all. We failed her. Her death is a desperate attempt to reclaim her body, a final act when all hope is gone. These suicides are hidden casualties of the war in our homes. Their silence is the loudest accusation. We must connect the dots between abuse and suicide. It's not a coincidence. The abuser may not hold the weapon, but society pulls the trigger. Hope is an active choice. It's not just a feeling, but a decision to believe in a better future, even when the odds seem overwhelming. Every day, women around the world choose hope, and in doing so, they ignite change, not just for themselves, but for entire communities. All over the world, people are building a social shield, a network of protection that grows stronger with every act of solidarity. This shield is woven from countless small actions. A hand held, a story shared, a promise to stand together. It starts with believing women, making their testimony the beginning of protection, not a trial. When we listen without judgment, we create a safe space where healing can begin and justice can take root. Financial sovereignty is key. Many women stay because leaving means poverty. The fear of losing everything, home, stability, even their children, can be paralyzing. Economic dependence is a silent chain that keeps too many trapped. New initiatives provide grants, job training, and support, giving women the means to escape. These programs offer more than money. They offer dignity, skills, and the confidence to rebuild a life on their own terms. Financial independence is the key that unlocks the cage. With it, women can walk away from abuse and step into a future they control, free from fear and uncertainty. We must also change the consequences for abusers, make it impossible for them to thrive. True justice means that those who harm others are held accountable, not protected by silence or indifference. A pariah mandate: when a man is proven violent, he loses his standing and platform. Communities must make it clear: violence is not tolerated, and abusers are no longer welcome. These are not just ideas, they're projects in motion. Across cities and villages, people are organizing, educating, and demanding change, turning hope into action. This is the beginning of a revolution, a global sisterhood built on solidarity and technology. Together, women are harnessing the power of connection to amplify their voices and protect one another. The old world is failing, but a new one is being born. With every step forward, the social shield grows stronger, and hope becomes a force that cannot be broken. This is my call to you. Stop being sad. Get angry. Rage is fuel. Let your anger burn bright, not as a destructive force, but as a beacon that lights the way forward. When you feel powerless, remember that your fury is a sign you still care, that you still believe things can change. Let it move you. Get angry about the silence, the injustice, and act. Pay attention. Listen for the silences, the moments when stories go untold, when pain is hidden behind closed doors. Notice the quiet, because in that quiet, injustice festers. Refuse to let it grow. Refuse to be a bystander. Step forward, even when your voice shakes. Stand up, even when you stand alone. Every act of courage, no matter how small, chips away at the walls of oppression. Your action is a brick in the new foundation. Each time you speak out, support another, or demand justice, you help build a world that is stronger, safer, and more just for all women. To the woman inside the cage, whether that cage is made of iron, fear, or silence, I see you. You are not weak. You are a survivor. Your strength is not measured by your scars, but by your will to endure and your hope for freedom. Hold on. Help is coming. There are hands reaching for you, voices calling your name, and hearts that will not rest until you are safe. You are not alone, even in your darkest hour. Your story is not over. The next chapter is unwritten, and you hold the pen. There is hope, even after the longest night. You can rise again. The global sisterhood is real, and it's coming for you. Across continents and cultures, women are rising together, united by purpose and by love. We are a force that cannot be stopped. To the abuser, we see you too. Your time is over. The world is watching, and your secrets are no longer safe in the shadows. Justice is coming, and it will not be denied. Society is writing a new code. Laws are changing, minds are opening, and the old ways are crumbling. The future will not be built on your silence or your violence. You are a glitch about to be fixed. The system is being rewritten, and there is no place for you in the new world we are building. The world is changing, and you will be left behind. Consequences are coming. The days of impunity are ending, and the future belongs to those who choose justice. We will no longer be silent or look away. Our voices will echo in every corner, our stories will be heard, and our truth will be undeniable. We will build a world where every woman is safe, every home a sanctuary. Safety is not a privilege, it is a right, and we will claim it for every sister, everywhere. We will honor the fallen by protecting the living. Their memory will be our guide, their courage our inspiration, and their loss our call to action. Our collective rage will become a force for creation. From our anger, we will build, we will heal, and we will transform pain into power. The silence of broken ribs will be replaced by the roar of a global sisterhood. Our unity will drown out the violence, and our hope will outlast the darkness. This is not a prayer. This is a vow, a promise to ourselves, to each other, and to the generations yet to come. And it is a war we will win. Together, we will rise, and together, we will change the world.